Carina. We're going to actually see if I can fix this window mechanism like we saw in the last episode, but I'm going to try and take the motor out and do a bench test on it, see if the actual motor is knackered. But first of all, I'm going to try and deep clean all the seats with my spot cleaner, and while this is drying then we can look at some other little bits and pieces. As you can see, it's not too bad in here, it's just a little bit stained, so you'll see how much dirt I can actually pull out of the actual seats. Just a little bit of stain in here and on the headrests. So I'm going to have a go with that, I think, and then while that's drying we can have a look at the motor on the door. Also, you may have seen in the last episode a little bit of rust on this A-post here, so we're going to have a look at that. As you can see, it's not too bad actually, it's just a little bit corroded there, so what I'll do is I'm going to sand this back, treat it with some rust inhibitor, and then paint some direct to metal paint over this bit here. This bit I'm going to clean up because this will come off with some paint compound just to clean all this up, and all down here as well, because this is just actually just stainage from where the rust has run down the actual A-post. Because this actually was full of dirt and grime, probably when it was in the lockup for all those years, so I think that's what's rotted it away. So it's pretty stable, just needs a little bit of treatment to stop it from getting any worse, so we'll probably do that as well while the interior is drying. But first of all I'm going to clean the interior out because I've still got some of my stuff in. I'll put it all in the boot, and then we'll get the vacuum out, we'll vac all the inside out. It's pretty clean anyway, like I did it all before, you may have seen in the previous video. If not, I'll stick a link somewhere around here, if not it'll be in the description, so you can have a look at that, how it was originally, and then we'll have a look at these other parts. So I'll grab the vac out now, we'll give it a good vac first, and we'll carry on. Flies everywhere. Boot open. Alright, as you can see, all vacked out now. It is actually, like I said, it's not actually too bad, but I just want to freshen it up a little bit just to brighten the actual material up, get some of the actual smell. There's a slight dog smell in here, so I want to try and get rid of that. So next step is get the spot cleaner in, and clean all the seats, give them a good, really good shampoo, and then let them dry out, and we'll mess about with the other bits. We'll see what sort of dirt we can get out of these as well, because they look clean, but see how clean they actually are. These flies everywhere, man. Please. Okay, so I'm going to start with the driver's seat because it's the dirtiest and it's the most fun to see what dirt comes out of it. I'll be using the Bristol Spot Clean. It's quite a good little piece of kit. You may have seen it on the Audi video. If not, go back and have a look at that. You might find it interesting. Did all the interior, that came up absolutely amazing. The shampoo I'm using again is the Chemical Guys Fabric Clean. It's concentrated, so you only need a few squirts per pot full, or for a tanker full. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to start the top here, I think, work my way down, see what dirt we can get out of it. Look at that, and I thought the seat was clean. Certainly ain't coffee. Let's get rid of that then. There's probably one tank full just on the driver's seat. That's just the driver's seat. So I thought it was clean, but nice deep clean and freshen it up, get rid of the smell. So just do the passenger seat and under the back seats, door cards, carpets. And we'll probably do the boot on another day, I think. So I want to take all the wait for the wind to die down. So I want to take all the boot liner and everything out and do that properly. Cheers. So there we go, all shampooed, deep cleaned. Smells so much nicer in here. Still got the boot to do. I'll probably do that on the next video. Give that a really good clean. I spot cleaned the headliner as well. That's come out quite nice. A few little areas I've still got to touch in, but really pleased with the way this has come out, the interior. Do a little cinematic now so you can have a proper look. Okay, so what we're going to do with this A-post, just going to clear out little loose bits of rust here, and I'll sand this over with a probably like an empty grit, just remove any loose rust. That's the worst bit there, might look at it, but still not too bad. I'll put some direct to rust paint on it, so hopefully that will stop it from getting any worse. I'm going to clean all this up now first as well, the paint, just get rid of all the staining from the actual rusty water. So I'm going to try a bit of Autoglym paint renovator, hopefully that'll remove the rust stainage. If it doesn't, then I'll have to go something a little bit more aggressive, like the 3M cutting paste. But we'll try this first. Just a little squirt on the cloth. Yeah, perfect, look at that. What we want, nice and clean. I've got these shots to actually do. I've done the B-post shots. You may have seen that in the last video as well. They came out absolutely lovely, and I think these will probably do the same. If I can just stop this rust coming down here and keep it looking nice, then that's better. Look at that, much more like it. Okay, so I'll continue with this. I may have to pop the check strap off because it looks like it's got a little bit of rust behind there as well. Maybe just being the water dripping down and attacking that. So I'm going to pop that out, give that a clean as well. Grease up. Okay, so I'll continue with that. Get it all cleaned down here as well. Do the stainages down here. And then we'll degrease all the shots while the interior is drying, and then we'll crack on with the motor. So I'll paint a little bit of Pour 15 over the rust, just to encapsulate it a little bit more. Make sure to hopefully protect it. I'll spray a little bit of my rust inhibitor wax in there as well, just to give it a bit of double protection. I think that should be fine now. So I'll let that dry, and then I'll clean out the actual channel, the actual panel that goes on there, and I'll clip that back on. And then that should be job done on that part. So there's the trim ball back on. I used some of my Genolite wax oil just to help keep the rust at bay. So hopefully hopefully that should stop it from staining the paint as well. A little bit of raw metal there, so I might just touch that with a bit of black paint as well. So should be these 10mm for this brace, and there's the motor there. So I'll whip the brace off first and have a quick look underneath, see if I can actually take the motor off without taking the whole mechanism out. A smaller pair of pliers really. Let's try see if that actually is nothing still. The other one works still. Yeah. So a few hours have gone by and it's been in and out a few times, bit of swearing here and there. I've even rigged up my little make-do tester kit with my battery charger and a couple of old probes, and it's still not working, so the motor's obviously completely knackered. So it looks like I'm going to have to see if I can get a new one or a second-hand part. If anybody knows of anywhere I can get these cheap, please drop me a line below, that'd be appreciated. But that's that'll be another job for another video, I suppose. So I'm a bit disappointed I couldn't actually fix the window in this episode, but it looks like I'm going to have to go and order another part, but I suppose it happens with all the cars. It's just, the window's actually just held up now with a block of wood until I get the new motor organised, but I think you'll agree the interior is actually cleaned up pretty nice. Really happy with that. Outside's covered in dust again, so I'll have to have another clean. And I've fixed the problem on that trip rail, which is another thing I sort of wanted to get sorted. So next stage is, after I've got the window sorted, is the B and C posts. You see painting those, repainting those, getting those all looking nice. Then just a final clean and then hopefully get it MOT'd. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.